The Riverfront Dance Festival is a chance for St. Charles to show off the artistry and talent in their town. Joining us from St. Charles Riverfront Arts is Melissa Forck. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Sarah. I appreciate it.
So we always love talking about the arts on this show, and this is great because we can now focus a little bit on St. Charles and what's happening there. So before we get into the dance festival, tell me a bit about the organization in St. Charles Riverfront Arts.
We have an exciting organization. It is a nonprofit arts organization, and our main goal is to introduce all forms of art to the community for free. So we want people to not have an excuse of financial reasons to not be able to, say, take an art class, for example. We offer, I think, 4 to 6 artist workshops throughout the entire year where you can actually go learn how to draw, paint, do watercolors, all free of charge. And you know, you may not want to pay for a class because you're not exactly sure you have the talent for that or it's your interest. But if a class is offered to you for free, I mean, how exciting is that? Then we also have another project called the Second Thursdays that's located at the Foundry in St. Charles. And that's a really exciting thing. It's the second Thursday, May through October we do it. So we still have September and October for people to get involved. You go over to the Foundry, once again, community outreach for free. You get to go through, say, 10 different stations of drawing, jewelry making, pottery, just anything that you can imagine. And so it's just this fun night of getting together and getting your art on is what we call it, really. And then we also do an art walk every year. That's been a big tradition for us, and kind of like a party atmosphere where we have all these artists getting together to meet each other and talk and meet the community, and that's thrilling. And
is that in downtown St. Charles?
Yeah, it is at the old post office in downtown St. Charles. And then 3 years ago, well, this will be our third year, we introduced the dance festival, because that's a whole nother form of art that we're trying to get people interested in, give dancers the opportunity to show off what they can do. I think there's going to be a forever argument, is dance a sport, is dance an art? But yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. So
it's a beautiful performing art.
Yeah. And even though we are located in St. Charles and we are St. Charles Riverfront Arts, we welcome St. Louis to drive across that bridge and come experience what we have going on in there, because free is free.
Yes.
For everyone, free is free.
Yes.
So, and the more the merrier, and the more we can reach out and get our community together with other communities, that just makes us really happy.
I think a lot of times we take for granted with arts that you do have access to it. I mean, all the time though, you will hear about schools cutting back on their programs, and so you will meet students who've never had a music class, or, as crazy as it sounds for people maybe older, but they might not have an art class because programs get cut, and then in the community you think, I can't afford this if I'm trying to do it somewhere else. So to have to have an organization where the mission is to really push access and at no cost access is really quite tremendous.
And of course, we always hope that we can expand more, and but at least it gives you a taste. What is it like to do pottery? What is that like? What is it like to do spin art? I've never done that before, and like you said, it just gives children and adults an opportunity to do something they have never experienced before.
I was going to ask you: are the free programs that you do, are they open to both children and adults?
Yes, they are. The art classes are continuing. The artist workshops are like a continuing 6 weeks class per se. Okay. So you get a lot of opportunity to hone in on that craft.
Got it.
The second Thursday is like a one evening together. Where, like I said, you go through stations. It starts at 5:30. It's over at 8, and so. Anyway, it's just an exciting organization, and I really hope people would go to our website, see what we offer, the different possibilities for them, and then also we have a very active Facebook page where you can kind of keep up on what's going on.
Absolutely. Well, we've got that information there for you on the screen. We're going to get into, in the next segment, the details of the dance festival, but based on what we just talked about, go to the website or email SCRAEvents@gmail.com or call the number on your screen. Tell us, do you know the website?
I do. It's riverfrontarts.org.
Riverfrontarts.org. All right, but don't go anywhere. We're actually going to get into the details of the Riverfront Dance Festival, so stay with us right after this break.